What is this? I hope everything's working. There it is. Aha! There it is. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like the thumbnail. It's different. It's unique from what I usually do. That's good. We're only live on YouTube this time. Everything seems to be going through okay. Blah 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 blah. Perfect. Whoa, later stream? Yes, there. Because, like, I've been attempting this off stream and off camera and all that stuff, and I was like, you know, we could actually just stream this. I have free will. I have free will. Hello, bro. How are you? It's nice to see you. So, what I've been trying to do is, with MoC Starward mode being a thing, obviously content's now a little harder, but I have a friend, we're going to call him John Star Rail, and he doesn't play the game every day, so he doesn't have a very diverse cast of characters. And so I've been ramming my head into this, trying to beat this, so that he knows it's possible. Because this feels incredibly possible. It's just like the literal last phase is so tricky. So I've just been kind of ramming my head about it. I was like, we can just stream it, hang out with people, and not go as insane. Because doing the same thing over and over again, hoping for a different outcome, is the definition of insanity. But, so, we're going to try, as you can already tell on the bottom, I already have a lot of attempts. there are a lot of attempts already done. And boy, is it rough. But now the hard part's going to be actually remembering to update that every single time. But we'll try.
Well,
just waiting for Saber banner. Is she coming out soon? I think she hasn't had a rerun in a while. I wouldn't be surprised if she does. Okay, because this pushes. We push first, then we do this. Next phase. I gotcha. It sounded like it was going to happen really, really soon. I didn't remember when. Is there a reason why you're wanting for Fate on, maybe? Or maybe DPS Rin? Either of those are very, very good. Rin is actually like super freaking fun to play. I go ahead and do this here. 10 mil, easy. Main DPS Rin. Yeah, Rin's really, really fun. It's so satisfying seeing the HP go from 100 to 0, but not all at once. It's in increments. I don't know what it is. It's just so satisfying. I don't know why. But I definitely understand the appeal of the main DPS Rin. Do you have E2? We're fine. We're fine. We don't need the HP. There we go. Okay, and then this will bring up Saber. So this will give Saber the 8 to do the action. We'll get the boost with RMC here, which means Saber's ult's going to do double damage, which is really, really big, and we don't do that. Hello, Stan. How are you? It's nice to see you. How everything is going? It's the same thing I get from watching Firefly showcases. Right. Is today Saturday? No, sir. No, sir. Watch this. It's gonna be 16 mil. It's gonna do no. Oh, 20 mil. It's gonna do. Damn, they're still alive. I love Ingame so much. But you do have a lot of excess energy, which is really, really good. It hit the best possible. We love it when they hit Mem. Mem does not matter. But no, sir. It is not indeed Saturday. We are not going to be streaming HSR on Saturday. We are going to be streaming the HSR, or not HSR, the Zenless Anniversary collab with a whole lot of tomfoolery and 2 mil. Let me have this, okay? If I cope enough, it's gonna happen. No, I think 20 mil is very much in the realm of E4, I would assume. It is a little bit more realistic. But no, I've basically been ramming my head into this for 3 days now, and I figured it'd be more fun to stream because I can do that. I don't always have to stream on the weekend. And kind of just hang out with people. This gives me another turn, right? It does. Okay, so this gives me ult, and I do more damage on my follow-up when I get my ult. So there you go. It was enough to clear. And we get the... Okay, so this is huge. Going into this, she's about to kidnap Saber. Where she does not... you cannot trigger this when you're in her field. So the fact that we got the buff from this before going in is huge. If we didn't do this, I would have restarted the run. It doesn't matter. So it's really, really good that we got this. And now we can have Gilgamesh. We're going to wait for these things to proc. Then we'll do it. Trigger it again. And then Saber's going to go. She's going to get another turn from this. Or no, she'll get mem buff anyway. Doesn't matter. Okay. Volt first. And then we'll get the enhanced auto. 1 mil in the thing. It's not bad. Yeah, this boss is a little tricky. That you really just want to have Yaoguang into this boss, if I'm being honest. Yaoguang kind of just fixes... It just shuts down this entire boss. I beat my first anomaly yesterday. Or recently. Very nice. Your first king? Or like the king, because the king's huge. 4 to 5 hour story, so I'm sure it'll be a 2-day playthrough. I definitely want to take a lot of... I want to have a lot of fun with the HSR... Or not, I keep saying HSR. Can you tell what I'm playing? I want to have a lot of fun with the Zenless patch. Where... I'm going to keep it a buck. I think the first stream is probably going to be a lot more tomfoolery than it is going to be like... Okay, cool, we get it out, which is good. We immediately get the follow-up from Gilgamesh here, so Saber's ult's going to do double damage. Then we do this to get 27 stacks. This won't... Yeah, I was about to say. Very nice, but not nearly enough. So, I would like to save Saber ult here, because that means, again, when she gets kidnapped, she will get the 2 times damage bonus, or the 2x multiplier, but that's not going to happen. So usually the run goes kind of well up until the second phase. I can keep clearing the first phase like this, no problem whatsoever. And then this gives me ult. We get mem buff here. We go... Yeah, because we can't... We wouldn't be able to knock it out before she gets her damage reduction off. So. Yeah. See, here's the problem. She's gonna kidnap Saber. Saber's not gonna have any of the buffs from Gilgamesh, and she's gonna be completely isolated. And I cannot get my Saber to do enough damage to get out of this before she Yoko's this. So, yeah, sorry. I'm gonna be a little fragmented because I am trying really hard to clear this. I've been trying for the past 4 days. But 4 to 5 hour story, so I'm sure it'll be a 2 play. Yeah, I kind of want tomorrow to be. I do want to start a little early tomorrow, but I also want it to be a little bit more lax. We're gonna summon Remiel. I want to make sure she has a good build, so on and so forth. After that, I don't really like if we get to the story. That's great. If we don't even start it, that's also fine because like it's the anniversary. They'll have a lot of stuff going on. So I don't really have a whole lot of a plan for tomorrow. I just want to enjoy it because I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I'm admittedly very excited for the summons, of course. The good thing about not streaming right when the event comes out or right when the patch comes out is that I'm able to kind of passively farm for Ramiel leading up to her, up until Saturday where I end up streaming and I end up getting her. So that way we don't have to do as much on stream, which I think is really good. I need Gilgamesh light cone already. I'm coping with an S3 Arlen light cone. What, do you not have Fall the Aeon? Question mark? My first night 1 and 3, as well as my first night first king. That is big congrats. I have not been able to 3-star every pawn yet, but I was able to beat this anomaly king. First time on my account's history as well, so that's awesome, Birmingham. What team did you use into the king? It's a good story. Lore drops back to back to back. I'm very excited for it. I've been spoiled 1 plot point, and that's it, which is pretty good considering, you know, how much I lurk around the community being a content creator. So I am super excited for this. I mean, there's never an instance where we don't. I think if we do Hua Hua ult, Saber will be able to get her ult next skill. So we may not be able to get her Yeah. So that was bad because you can just kind of barely see it. If Saber is one action away from getting her ult, she will get another action, and then that second action is a multiplier for her damage. So we want to not proc it like we just did. It'll make a lot more sense when you all see it in a minute. Okay, so let these go through. Boost you. Go ahead and pop Gilg, so we have more pen. Yeah, so 780k is not bad, but it's definitely not good, especially since there you go. So this boss would be completely doable if they didn't have elation resistance. So like if you don't hit the boss with an elation skill, it just doesn't take as much damage, which is the only reason this team is not clearing right now, and it's really rough. So. I never got follow the Aeon because the only destruction DPS I had before Saber, I pulled her Leica. I kind of understand that, but follow the Aeon, I think it is generally a good idea to have all of the... Is the health bar even going down? Very slowly, but yes, it is. It feels like it sometimes, though. It's just not going down. Okay, so I'm not gonna get... I technically will. So we do this, then we get another turn because of her E. So like this here, when I do my E to get her ult, the ult now does more damage because I got it in my second turn. Not that it's enough, it doesn't matter. Because like, yeah, they just take, I think it's like 40% reduced damage if they're not hit by an elation skill, which sucks. Okay, we get Gilgamesh and we get Trailblazer here. I think we do this one first. I use my E2 S1 Silverwolf 99 and E1 S1 Yao with EMC and Hyacin on the game. Very nice. Very nice. I did get spoiled in game. Oh, in the game you got spoiled? Do you not read the Furbo profiles? I'm not in a hurry. Oh, the Interbrew profiles. Ooh, I'll have to do that. I'll have to remember that. Thank you, Stan. We ult here. And then that means I can... Oh yeah, because then I get the auto. I need the skill point anyway. I get the boost up from you. I can ult with Gilgamesh. They're already at force, it doesn't really matter. We auto here, we get another turn. No, we don't. Dang. That's rough. Okay, well, that's GG. That's the cycle over. We lost. Because this is a one-shot. This doesn't matter what happens. So. Oh, wait, we live? I've never lived that. In my 29 attempts, I have never lived that hit. Well, now what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do now? Yeah, 1.8 mil, not bad. Gilgamesh? Okay, good. Yeah, just keep hitting men. Preferably, just keep hitting men. We get ult here. I need to take a skill point turn, but I really don't want to. She's gonna end up stealing... How does this work? Because if I auto, I should get my turn. I should get my second turn, which gives me my ult, which does more damage. We're not in this state yet, and I think Saber does have the follow-up, so she does two times damage with her ult. So I think we do this first, which should give Saber another turn. So now we do this, which then gives Gilgamesh his ult, which gives more crit damage to us. And then we do E to get the ult. Do this with the buff. Clear. Now. Now we go back in the hole. Or this boss has 24% HP left. We might be able to just smack Wahua in there and then let her tank damage. And then Saber, Gilgamesh, and RMC out here can... I think that's the play, right? That has to be. That has to be the play. Because, like, I'm not surviving another rotation of the jail cell. Okay, this is gonna hurt, but Waffle has a lot of HP. I don't know, magically pressing buttons. Usually that's how I played this game. Unfortunately, this one singular instance, I cannot do this. I do not claim to be a very good HSR player. All because someone asked me if they can, if I can show them how to clear this with the only team they have available. I'm doing this. I have learned so much about this team specifically. It's I probably only know one other team better than this team now, and that's a team that I've been playing literally for 2 years straight. 3 years. I just was 3 years now. We keep. This clears, right? Right. This clears, please. Gilgamesh. Tickle it. Get her, Gilgamesh, please. No, yes. I should have streamed from the beginning. I can't. That's insane. Literally 29 attempts in, first time streaming, and I already get it. What? I've only been streaming for 16 minutes. Like, I literally, before starting stream, I had tried this 29 times, and I couldn't get past that second phase. First time is this what streamer like is, chat? Is that what this is? There's no shot. I beat it live. Oh my god, that's insane. I can't believe I actually beat it. Holy! Oh my god! That had no right being that. Probably I should have. Oh wow, that's insane. Stream luck, right? Well, now what do I do? I thought that would take literal hours. Yeah. What do I do? You'd love to see it? Nice, thank you guys. Hello Zoe, it's nice to see you. How are you? I want a ZZZ stream. Wake up bright and early tomorrow, or later today, depending on where you are in your time zone. We are most certainly streaming Zenless when I usually stream. Hello TJ, how are you? It's nice to meet you. First time chatter. I normally always shoot trolls, but it's not on the other side of the cart. You never would have beaten it without me and Chai. True, you guys are my good luck charms. So there you go, Bromium. This is how I beat the king. That kind of makes me think, when energy, that's like an instant kill for Saber team. I kind of want to throw a Saber and see what this does, but... So the other problem that Saber faces when going into endgame like this... I thought that said king and cheese. That's exactly what that says. King and check. That means I beat it. So the other problem that Saber faces in a lot of like these endgames, outside of like maybe Svarog, is that when there are less than 2-to-1 enemies so 2 enemies or less on the field, Saber just does more damage. But the way that a lot of endgames have been progressing in HSR, the boss just always has stuff on field. Like, she starts off as a singular enemy, and then she spawns 2 more. So Saber doesn't get the full benefit of her kit, because she just doesn't... She can't utilize half the kit. Was that 1 star on King and Check lock in? Actual facts. Let's see if we can do better on the King. Increases res pen for skill and ultimate damage dealt by all characters after an enemy set by a follow-up attack. Is this boss easier to go into? Hello, Japari. It's nice to see you. I would get murdered if I tried to play. All ally targets, all type res pen increases by 20%. I think, wait, this is just better. Get your snacks, chat. We'll be here for a while. This stream is definitely going to be like, I'm going to lose my brain and you guys are going to have a moment and a half. Raging at the moment. Well, hey, This stream's already a dub because literally I have attempted 29 times to beat MoC with a specific team for a friend of mine that doesn't have a lot of characters. I literally do it first try streaming. Like, sounds like to me like we're playing the new DA. I am really excited to do that as well. I'm really, really, really excited. So I'm also excited. I don't know how. I do plan on streaming for a really long time tomorrow, so getting some insider information. But I do kind of want to try and get Ramiel and then build her all in one day. However, that is being possible or not will entirely depend on how lucky I am with like disk drives and stuff. Yeah. Well, at least I have some great people to come talk to in the game. Just you betcha. Anytime you want. You legit have to be good at the game, so you have to better lock in. Oh, my time of reckoning has come. I'm hard ass at that game. I like the game, though. Hold on. I think I changed Kafka's... I ended up changing, like, a lot of my characters' kits to better fit that specific thing. So I need to check before I do anything else. I gave you Keel, didn't I? No, you're Twilight. 3.6k, you're not hitting that second threshold. I think I need to... Yeah, that's what I was worried about. This is not providing the correct stats to the other two. Hit rate. We need a lot of speed. Did you pull for Sui Sui? I've heard a lot of good things about her. I did her trial run. I don't know what I'm doing with it, but it's cool. 9 speed! Ooh! On attack percent. I think you would prefer to have energy regen. I think it kind of goes both ways. Because what is your attack now? 33.2. That's not bad because you get 5% there. Do you want the 5% over the attack? I think it depends. Yeah, I think it depends, because this is lightning damage. What is my effect hit rate, actually? My effect hit rate has to be... Okay, so it is hitting the effect hit rate threshold. I'm 157. That's not what I need to be at, but I think that this is better. And then you just swap Kafka with Black Swan, I think, is probably the best outcome here. If I had to guess. Because you're running both. Yeah, so probably... I think I keep this. Let me go to teams. I need to change this permanently. It's just going to put Black Swans first and not Icelands. Because you end up... Oh, I guess that's if you have... I think that's if you have Icelands on energy recharge rope. Because then her basics become possible to get you the energy that you need. If not, you have to do skill every single time. It would help if I actually change this too. Yeah. I myself am changing all of my... Not changing, sorry. Saving all of my summons for... Oh, this is going to mess up my rotations. I'm saving all of my summons for Shin when she comes out, because I do not have a single... Electro? I don't know what it's called. I don't have an electric unit that I can go into, which makes Tower really, really hard, because they like to put Electro and Fusion together. Just in time.
Destiny isn't
That's
chosen.
so rough.
Ill fate descend. Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom. Relax.
Fiend or devil. I'll crush them all.
3 stars over unsubscribing. Okay, I'll not possible, but I'll try.
Stand still.
Don't let waves be intoxicated. Any of this is rebels. Your cries rise.
Oh, okay, that was a pretty big hit actually. Hold on, this might be possible. Yeah, it is doing more damage,
May as well kill them all.
which is good, but also making me sad because that means I can no longer use Kafka. Like if I want to play her optimally, I cannot use her as a main DPS, which makes me really sad because she's my favorite. We're supposed to E every time with
Relax.
you, but
Stand still.
you're gonna hit Kafka for her, or you're gonna hit Black Swan as he's targeted. Technically, you did. And then Kafka detonates here. We don't even need to.
Offer you a requiem.
Okay. We did bleed a little bit, but I think that that's better than nothing.
Thanks. You're too good to me. Stand still. Time to say bye.
Boom. Yeah, we always eat here. She will not. That's technically minus energy because she
Don't
didn't.
let waves open your throat.
Okay, I'm okay with that. That's good.
Be intoxicated.
Then we do this, and then this, and then we get more energy. This should also push
Memories beneath the water.
Kafka. Yeah, because I feel the heals Kafka that pushes a little bit. There we go.
Fiend or devil.
And then
I'll crush them all.
yeah, more energy. So even if we don't end up getting Kafka immediately turn 1, she'll have 1 E away from all, which is really, really nice. Especially if they keep hitting her. That's your Q. Maybe not. Okay. Ouch. Okay, hitting her a little too much. You're hitting her a little too much. Stop. That's fine.
Destiny.
Unfortunately, I do have to play the skill point game here, which kind of sucks. Now, how this mechanic works is I can either hit Q and immediately cleanse them of the debuff, but they do not get a turn, or I can hit E and I have a 33% chance of just clearing the debuff, and I end up getting to take a turn as well. So, we're going to test Fate. We're going to test it again. I cannot test it anymore, I will die.
Offer you a requiem.
And see, so she doesn't get a turn anymore, which is very bad. Because I think if she wasn't CC'd, we would have gotten like 2 turns. We would have gotten 2 follow-ups, probably another turn, and then that would probably be 2 ults. So that is a lot of damage that we just missed out on. I need them to keep hitting Quaffle. Thank you. Do it again. One more time. Not that one. If they hit Black Swan's over. Don't do it again. Thank you. I need you to hit Iceland's. Nope, that's the game over. I want to try Black Swan here. Are you going to let me? There we go. I want to try Black Swan in slot 1. Because I want to see which one ends up doing more numbers.
Make a wish.
Because that matters.
Any fish take.
Does that hurt?
And reset the moment.
Just in time.
I mean, I have to. One of the conditions for 3-starring is to clear it without losing anyone. I don't have my reading glasses, but I'm seeing 1 star. Hey, to be fair, you didn't tell me I had to do it in that turn. You just said I have to get 3 stars. So, I'm not technically incorrect.
Stand still. Good time. Time to say bye. Boom.
I want to try something.
Make a wish.
Because I'm technically losing damage there. And I need to try and save as much action as I can. So we need to redo this. Because so these dots are how many times Kafka can do a follow-up to trigger dot again.
Just in time.
And I'm cutting her ult, and so when you use her ult, she gets the 2 stacks back. Jarvis, bring up the attempt counter. That's probably a good idea. Around attempt 3. Y'all even see that? There you go.
Time to move.
I don't know if that's in a good spot or not. Tell me if it's not. OBS doesn't have the best text functions, but I'm gonna try.
What do you want to know?
Okay, so we'll do this. Attempt 3, yes sir. And now we will auto, which triggers Kafka follow-up, which then means that I can ult, which gives me another turn. And I can do Hua
Fiends or devil.
I'll crush them all, which pushes everyone up, ends up giving Black Swan. That's rough. I should have gotten Icelands first, because that's defense down that I'm missing. That's rough.
In the abyss's rebels, your cries rise.
Yeah, Iceland. I should probably put Icelands in slot 1, not Black Swan. Okay, so if we end up resetting, which we probably will, we're swapping Black Swan back. Black Swan's there to stack Archon. Black Swan would probably be better in slot 1 if she had E1, but she doesn't. So she's not getting... That's a lot more damage. Holy. So we do this. Do this. This might... The guy on the right may just knock himself. Yeah, he did. Okay, that's really good. That's really big. It's really, really big. If this doesn't kill, good. We can just auto twice, and then Kafka will knock it out. Kafka will knock it out. And then we go into it with almost everyone's ult, which is really good. How much energy do we have? 115. If I E here, I get ult, but I also am going to probably E with everyone, so I'll get the ult anyway. So the question is, how greedy do I want to be? Because if I basic with these two, I'll net 1 skill point. So I'll do this to give me the ult, so when she summons in the goobers, we'll be able to just nuke them. Because it's fine that we don't have the domain up right now, because we're not trying to do damage. So she's gonna do this. That sucks.
May as well kill them all.
We're gonna one-turn it. We're gonna one-turn it. There you go, see? Then we're going to... It's the same shame that she didn't spawn. I guess she spawns people second wave, so... We'll end up starting to do... this. This is probably the correct order. Boop. Yeah. Iceland's is definitely going in slot 1.
Good times. No time to say bye.
Black Swan doesn't seem like she's doing a whole lot. But then again, a lot of her stuff comes from her Arcana, so most of that is Black Swan's detonation. So it's interesting to see. I really wish HSR had their own Zenless feature, where Zenless at the end of combat will tell you exactly how many, how much characters did XYZ actions, like, you know, damage, dazed, healing, and anomaly. I really wish HSR gave us that as well. I think that'd be really, really cool, especially for dot teams, because like the dot damage is technically mostly done by like Kafka or something. Like she's detonating it. But yeah, I think it'd be really nice to have that. But I don't know how they would chill. I don't know how they would implement that, but that'd be really nice to have. I mean, we're getting 2 mil. It's not bad.
Say bye to breathing.
We basic. And then we E. I don't like having so little skill points. That's fine. That is the best one to silence. Yes, and also keep hitting. Keep hitting her. Pop off, please. Thank you. Keep doing it. We could lose Black Swan here. Depending on who they hit. Okay, good. We interrupt. Yeah. Okay. We need to move Iceland's back. The E2 difference is too big.
They don't look
Make
happy
a wish.
to see us.
Any fish take.
Does that hurt?
I guess we can also technically try break. But I don't know. I doubt Linksha has enough healing to actually keep us alive, which is the problem. was a bad roll.
Make a wish.
Any fish take
Flee.
Does that hurt? Just in time. What do you want to know?
We do this because we get auto from Waha as well.
Time to
So
say
we should
bye.
also get ult by using auto, but Hyslins, but I don't want to. I have 5 skill points anyway. And Hyslins is technically the main DPS here, even though Kafka's going to be doing a lot of the legwork. So how much is this going to hit for? Can I beat Cope? Say 5 more. That's pretty good. Dot character, by the way. That's pretty good. So yeah, I think Hyslins needs to stay in slot 1. Maybe if I get E1 Black Swan, then quite possibly. But for right now, no. Because I think E1's probably a lot better. Because like looking at the numbers, you have 5k attack and you're at 5.2. Why are you doing considerably less? Probably because the fact that I have E2 Hyslins.
Stay put.
Destiny's hand.
Do this. Kafka follow up.
Stand still.
Detonate. You're gone. No. Yes.
Good
Minus
times. Time to
energy
say
because we
bye.
got hit before I could use the ult.
Boom.
intoxicated.
Relax.
We
Stand still.
do this. I think Kafka doesn't have any more
Destiny
follow-ups.
chosen.
So if the little Pegasus thing hits Kafka, or if they just lose. Okay, cool. I'll take that. That's a dub. That is a big dub. And we know that she's not going to spawn them immediately, so I wanted to apply the def down and then give more doubt before I used all with Hyslins, or Kafka, sorry. So she's going to get pushed up. We may have to E with Quahua. Okay, Quahua. No. That sucks, because that's CC immunity. We cannot force that off.
What do you want to know?
We can... If we E here, then we most certainly get it. The only problem is that we don't have Kafka, and we have to have more skill points for Kafka. She's immediately coming next. So we auto here. Fortunately, Kafka didn't get to follow up. Just keep hitting Quahua. That's bad. That's really bad. Hit Kafka, not... I did almost say Kafka. Okay, we have first try. I'll take it.
Good
If we do this,
time
we
to say
push
bye.
Kafka forward.
Boom.
Don't let
I guess the goal is to actually knock out the Pegasus before she spawns in the little gremlins she does.
Stand still.
But then we just lose on so much damage that we have to put on her. I need them to hit Black Swan one time. One time for the one time. Not her. One time for the one time. Still not her. You're wrong character. Hit. There you go. Thanks.
Memories
Now
of
everyone gets defense down. Sweet.
lies an endless abyss.
Black Swan goes before Kafka. So we do this. We park this. Energy. Mine.
Or devil. I'll crush them all.
I didn't hit Kafka. Nice. Just don't CC. Don't CC.
Destiny isn't chosen.
I mean, you can't hit me. That's fine. This gives me
Time
all.
to say bye.
We should live this bombardment of damage that's coming our way. Yeah, see, my only problem with Firefly is that I don't know if Firefly has enough stopping power. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Just don't hit. Black Swan, please live. Don't hit Black Swan. Don't hit Black Swan. Don't hit Black Swan. Brother, you gotta be kidding me.
Easy now. Let it swim a little closer.
I want to see something. What is going on with Black Swan? So, has anyone already pulled Ramiel yet? What is your stat block? It's like 2.2, 158. What's your... And it's like... It's 125 effective rate now. You're not... You're max effective rate, that's why. Okay. Let's see what kind of shenanigans we can get ourselves into. What can we do? That's a lot of speed. That's a lot of attack. We're losing affected, and we're already under the affected threshold. That's 10. That's enough. That's more than enough, but we lose everything else as well. That's on Highlands. That's not changing. What kind of Yankee little... What? I guess essentially what I'm looking for is a 4-line. That's really all I'm looking for. Yeah, so I'm just looking for a 4-line. I don't think I have any of those. Nine speed, 7 speed, more attack. You're already slower than Kafka, which you're supposed to be. You're also slower. Is this better? I think this is better. I mean, like, ideally you do attack percent here. But for two speed, we're getting almost 10% attack. So 3.3. Our effect rate doesn't move. We can roll on some of these. Some of these have potential. This is the problem with Dot, because you only care about 3 substats, and when one of them is the main stat, you only care about 2 substats. So it makes it consistently harder to roll properly. Like, this is a really bad piece. Because one of the main stats that we want, which is speed, is a main stat, so it can't be a substat. Which is another really, really cool thing I wish... That's insane. I wish Hoyo did, because Woo lets you upgrade main stats into substats, and Hoyo doesn't do that. Which would kind of make sense if they did that. They would have to change how every character works, because they would just inherently become a lot stronger than they would be without it. If it rolls poorly one more time, it's over. Yeah, that's... I mean, like, flat attack's not bad, but it's not good either. Why does Gwenevin? That's why. Okay, that makes sense. Damage bonus. 4 speed, a little bit of attack, physical. That's probably for Highlands, no? Yeah, probably. So almost 3k, 156 speed. What's our effect here looking like? 121. It's closer to 125. I think this is a very, very slight improvement. Okay. I want to try my break team. Don't think it's actually gonna work, but we can try. And if it comes down to a sustain issue, we can just put DHPT in there. Like, technically fire break does scale with attack. It's just considerably less than break effect. So yeah, we'll try this because I think increases the ally all type res pen by characters for the skill and ultimate damage dealt by a character in position 1 line up by 50%. I think that's technically better because once Firefly gets into her ult state, that's all she does is skill. And having res pens is nice. And everyone else on the team isn't going to be doing as much as Firefly, so we want to buff the first position a lot more than the other one. That makes sense, right, chat? I think that makes sense.
Please stay tuned.
Incense accept.
Firefly Type 4. Activate.
You want to train?
Target sighted. All you. Attack.
Okay, we let him spawn in. I was really hoping Kalos would be faster than he is. He's at 1. Oh, that's why he's 143. You had to leave. I had to leave. I left. What? I didn't leave. I'm right here. Did I win yet? I beat the original goal that I set out for myself. I know. I beat the original goal I set out for myself. Unfortunately, I did not beat. I'm not beaten King yet. Then again, this is literally the first time I've beaten King at all. So 3-starring it might be a little bit out of the realm of possibility. We'll try. And then we get a free E here. We get ults. It pushes everyone forward a little bit. Unfortunately, not enough to get Firefly over the broken enemy. Yeah, that sucks. They're gonna bring people back up. And then do that. Perfect.
So beautiful.
How much bosses I had to fight? A lot. Quite a bit. Okay, so we get another turn here. I think we break regardless. Do I save? When does Firefly go again? She goes after the Pegasus? We just do this. So I ended up attempting the MoC fight with Saber 29 times. We are now on attempt 6 of King fight.
Stay in step.
Do we? I think we just do. Yeah, we just do that, and then Dahlia.
Firefly type 4 in position.
The truth. Everything
Do this
in
first, because if we can get Firefly to break here,
leading.
yeah, we're gaming. Because every time Firefly breaks or ends up eliminating an enemy, she gets a free action. So the fact that we broke there is really, really nice, and we should be able to wipe here. Lingsha, my go. Okay, so significantly faster than my break team for now. Not always guaranteed to be the same thing for later.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
We can do... Do we do this? No, because we have 4 stacks of rabbits. We can keep this.
Take your positions. Dreams.
Dipping in here, which gives me ult. I push everyone forward again. Unfortunately, it's still not enough for Firefly. Well, bet let me race if you win. I'll owe you an IOU. That's priceless. You betcha. We'll do it. And if I lose, I'll give you a virtual cookie. From me. I know. I'm so generous. So that's unfortunate. It ended up breaking the guy on the right. So I was trying to fodder him for Firefly. That kind of sucks. Because we're definitely not getting the second action now. Yeah. That kind of stinky.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly.
I don't have a reason to hit the one on the left, especially considering that the Dahlia will probably follow at some
Stay in
point.
step.
Do we do not risk. And then bunnies. Firefly will lose. You gotta be kidding me. It broke it again. Grr. That's fine.
Like until everything.
It's just, I think the only way I'm actually able to realistically do this is if I kind of abuse the fact that Firefly gets 2 turns, but it's getting a little difficult to do that. Boop.
Calling for me already.
I mean, we're hitting pretty hard, which is nice.
Memories.
So beautiful.
Okay. I could also try Ruin May here instead of Lingsha for Sustainless. It kind of depends.
Type 4 in position.
Thank you. It kind of depends on how much front-loaded damage I'm going to take to get them to be broken. Because right now it's quite a bit. We don't ult here.
Take your positions. Dreams.
We do this, though, because I need the energy. Okay. Bringing both of these guys back is a huge buff for
Candle
us.
flickers in your breath.
Because we can do this. They both come back, which is fine.
This is more than a battle.
The truth. Everything in this world.
It's not enough to make Firefly get a second turn, but it is definitely helpful enough. Because we can do... Firefly takes an action here. We'll do this, so that way the next time Firefly gets an action, she will... Good fight. Oh, yeah? Good. So the next time Firefly gets an action, she will end up being able to break the guy on the right, which gets her 2. Even if we no longer get blood damage onto the middle one, which is fine. These guys suck. These guys are rude. Okay, so yeah, we break the one on the right, which gives us another turn. And now we can do main damage onto here, which ends up breaking the guy on the right again. They're all on the right. That is the position that I care about destroying right now, apparently. Don't take that out of context.
Last words.
And now we can kind of get away with the same thing on the left side by kind of stacking Firefly weakness. I don't care. You can do that all you want. I heal myself. Nerd. Okay, so we can actually go ahead and do it again anyway. We don't have to worry about the Pegasus, especially since she might just do that. So that's really, really good. We may be able to get rid of the Pegasus here. Actually, yeah, we can. Sweet. Okay, so Pegasus is gone.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
So now we only have the left side to worry about. The problem is that she gets revived here. We end up doing this. The bunny's already here. I guess we didn't have to do that. That's kind of a waste. Yeah, those probably are waste. That's probably a bad idea.
The candle flickers in your breath.
This is getting fun.
Please, no, okay. Because we don't need to give Kalis an action. Sweet! Go ahead and do this to reapply my turns.
Take your position.
Kalis, you can just do that. And then Firefly into this. Give me the free ult. You like mine. Now again, the problem is that I don't actually get the second turn because the guy on the left side is broken. But we'll end up just doing more chip damage to Graphia anyway. In the back of my head, I'm trying to think about if sustainless is possible, because I don't think it is. Especially considering the fact that I have to have my finger hover over the number 3. Because if they get too low, then that becomes a major problem. So we do this to set up for next turn. Because Firefly is going to get to go.
Stay in step.
Okay, keep him. So we can't hit you with Trailblazer because that's going to waste Firefly's charge. We do this to get another action. And then we do this, which should kill. Okay, good. That does kill, so we get to open with Dahlia ult, which is really nice. Unfortunately, the Pegasus is still there too, which is really bad.
So beautiful.
I'm going to have my finger hover over that, just in case. We all live, which is good. That's not. But we can do this anyway.
Everything in this world.
Now the only problem is we have to survive the Pegasus. Which we should. Yeah, especially since the bunnies go before the Pegasus. We're fine. We're chilling.
Last word.
Oh yeah, we're fine. Okay, that sucks. Firefly, please. Thank you. Okay, so now it's literally just Graphia until she ends up summoning her too. That's good that she summons them because now we have a way to chain Firefly's multi-attack. Now we didn't 3-star it, but we could 2-star, I think. Probably not, because I think it's this cycle that we end up losing the second star, which kind of unfortunate. Not yet. We're gaming. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Kind of unfortunate that we ended up destroying the 2 guys we were going to fodder for her, but you know, it's fine, whatever.
Take your positions.
We want to go ahead and just do damage. We have a final damage increase.
So beautiful.
Let's improvise.
Lynch is not going to do anything. We do this. Lynch should follow up. Dahlia follow up. Firefly technically gets her ult, so this is not a follow up. That's a turn. This should kill, right? We kill here. 2%. There we go. 0. So, Break's definitely better into this boss. We did get 2 stars. Which is very cool. We also got this. The problem is, how can I optimize that to be 3 stars? And can I optimize that to be 3 stars? Because I don't know. I definitely think that this buff helps a lot. It's looking like I lose. There's always a chance. No, don't give up. I do want to give it a shot doing Ruin Mei here, because I think Ruin Mei is my best like 3rd support for her. Also, chat, do we make the attempts counter go up because I technically cleared, or no? Does it stay what it is? What do you guys think? I know, we're gonna put Asta on the team. That actually wouldn't be super bad, because then more turns, I guess. I don't know, maybe. We'll try it with Renmei, because that's more damage, I guess. Even though, hold on, she may not have the right Lycan, because Renmei has her general Lycan. It's not, which isn't that good for break. She does. I'm not gonna change it yet, because I'm gonna forget to change it back. I'm going to elect to turn it up to turn the counter up by 1.
Please stay tuned.
Because we technically did not. We're doing another attempt. That's why. And if this is how strong my break team is without Foog, I can only imagine how strong it is with Foog. Now the problem is going to be, can I get here without...
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Like fire.
Okay, so Trailblazer will get his ult because whenever you break an enemy, he gets ult charge. So this should give me enough to get ult charge here, which means I'm going to do super break damage. Good. Okay. So unfortunately, I don't get the super break damage this follow-up turn, but I'll get it next follow-up turn. And now I just need to E with... no, they already have the flower equipped. We can go ahead and do this to get the thing anyway. Yes, sir, it is, Dahlia. Everyone's favorite. Break enabling mummy. Okay, no turn for you. 1.8 Milton. Do this. Energy. We can do this. And then we can auto with Dahlia here. No, you do come back. What are you gonna hit us with? Technically, it's not bad. Yeah, we go this because it breaks the puppets on the left, on the right, so I do get my second turn. And then it's going to end up breaking the big guy again. Okay, so now that's one. Or do we just kill here? Hold on, hold on. No, that's bad. Okay, you're gonna hit Kalis. You're gonna be annoying apparently. Do we ult here again? I think we E here. We can afford to skill this. So I'm saving these ults because Trailblazer does have action advance built into his kit when he ults, so I want to try and utilize that. Go ahead and pop this. Is this an angle where we go for the left and the right people to stop damage happening? We do move Firefly over her combustion state once, which is really good. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. That's huge, 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 huge. Okay, so now Firefly breaks the one on the right, so we get a second turn. Pop Dahlia ult for the one on the left. Because, like, I don't think we can break. Yeah, we can't break Graphia, which kind of sucks. Unless. Nope, that sucks. Okay, that's bad. We're gonna take a lot of unnecessary damage here. We don't need your turn. I don't want to break Graphia without being in Firefly's Awakened state, because that's a lot of damage lost, and I get a free turn because the other two on the left and right are not able to be broken. So we need to make sure that we are utilizing Firefly's double attack as much as possible. I mean, like, I'm hitting for a lot. I'm just not doing a lot. So you stagger. Dahlia, you don't stagger. Yeah, I definitely don't think the sustainless is possible. Yeah, that's kind of rough. I think even if we E'd with Trailblazer, we got lucky, we could have broken here, so that's my bad. Yeah, because you come back and you're gonna hit. Everyone wants to hit Roommate. Stop hitting Roommate. Stop hitting Roommate. Okay, so we kind of have to have a sustain. Or we don't have to, I guess. We just have to make Roommate a little more tanky, but I don't know how to do that. After each time an ally target uses their ultimate, apply 1 stack of this effect to all enemy targets. Each stack increases the enemy's target speed by 30% per second up to 4 times. All stacks of this effect are cleared at the start of the enemy's target's turn. So, like, I can understand why my dot team is doing worse than my break team, because my break team only wants Dahlia to pop all once, or sorry, Firefly to pop all once every 3 combustion attacks, 3 or 4. So, like, my dot team just kind of chucks this out, and that's why she was attacking so much. So this is equilibrium with speed. How fast is 149, 143, 141, 155. So it's targeting my Dahlia and it's buffing Hooch. It's buffing Ruin. I see. Fire and Quantum. I don't think... I mean, I egotistically, I would like to try Archer here because he's really fun to play. But I like, if my Firefly can't 3-star this, there's no shot my Archer can 3-star this. That might be what we can do, which I'm okay with because we have never... So this is not only the first time I have beaten the king, like, period, at all. This is the first time that I have... My beloved. This is the first time that we've 2-starred the king. Which is nice. Eventually, I would like to get the 3 stars, but I think we're kind of bordering on... You have to have the right team. Like, I have to not only have a boss that appreciates the teams that I have, so like Break or Dot, but I will also have to have good debuffs so that I don't get absolutely screwed. Which, I don't think that either of these are particularly bad. But they're definitely, it's like, this kind of neuters my Dot team. This isn't particularly, like, bad. It's not very good. It's not the worst. Achieve victory in 2 cycles. I think we can... Where did I use my break team? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of like the thing that she does. I think we do this. I want to give this a shot or two. One more time. We're just kind of like... I honestly expected MoC to take a lot longer. But, it didn't. Surprise! Although, is Frog's weak to... Hold on. I'm not gonna count that because I want to test something. That's nice. All right, I guess I owe you when I owe you. I will wear it with pride. We could try Saber here, actually. I do think that my Archer no, we can't, because... Yeah. I guess it doesn't really matter, though, does it? Because I've already attempted the king, right? Like... I guess I do. Well... Yeah, we won't do that. It would be nice to attempt Saber. Because my Saber build did improve a little bit of luck with Gilgamesh. But we have to have that open slot, so that's a little unfortunate. But yeah, Stan, what kind of team were you going into the king with? So, 3, 2, Rin follow up. Into Archer, give me the attack, but... Oh, okay. I thought they would have given it to Archer because he was... I guess his follow-up doesn't count? I don't know, that's weird, but I'll take it. That doesn't matter. It don't matter. Watch this, boom, boom, doesn't matter. Yeah, sure, whatever. Do we bounce here? I guess we do. 176. We don't have ultimate. We're literally 1 energy off. You feel off spoiling HSR? That would make the most sense with you asking to race in endgame. I guess you could have picked, like, I don't know what is the... Okay, so that is max. I guess you could pick... Yeah, I was gonna say, you could pick Woowa, but, like, Woowa endgame takes a little longer than HSR by the nature of the endgame, especially if you pick TOA. But...
Watch this.
Okay. For a second there, I thought I forgot to finish for leveling up Rin's faces. Is not endgame playing? Then what on earth were you racing me with? Is a new toxic event? I gotcha. I've admittedly been slipping. I have not been keeping up with any of the events tailored to Rua at all. I do not know what's going on in that game. Okay, now you give it to Archer, which is probably what I should have done to begin with. We don't need to ult. So we don't need a skill, sorry. Okay, we get 2 more here. I think we still... No, we don't need to bounce. No, we don't. We auto here. So now we can skill here. Mine. And then we can boost with Sparkle. That's a mess up. That's a mess up. I guess not really, because we overstack. Yeah, we have 11 skill points. It's not that bad actually. We're fine. I probably could have E'd to get the attack buff then ult, but yeah, it's fine. Cause watch this, boom and boom. It's the hologram on crack. That's all I'm about to say. That sounds torturous. Okay. Everyone gets an action from. We bounce this time. 82. Yeah, 720. 700. Okay, that's pretty good. We E here. Rin did get her action, so we get skill points from this. This hits everyone. We end up. So we're gonna auto you or do that. Then I'm going to ult the biggest one because that's gonna split 2. That sucks. Wow. Do this. Very big. Archer has 2 follow-ups. Watch this. Boom. I need him to hit Sparkle a little bit more. A little bit more, please. No? Okay, fine. I didn't want you to anyway. Split. Nice, thank you. Sparkle. Good. Okay, so we do this to get the Rin follow-up. Now we do this. Do this. This should just knock out both, right? Surely? Okay, good. So going into it with 7 skill points, and we have, I keep wanting to call her Ishtar. It's Rin. I don't know why I can't remember that. It's Rin. Frog's gonna go, if he kidnaps Archer, actually, if he kidnaps Archer or Rin, it's kind of just GG's. Like, it was not ideal that he captures Sparkle, but she's unfortunately 1 speed faster than Archer. Which, with her not having 100% CC, that's not the end of the world. But yeah, she's just a little bit faster. We only have 35 here. I guess we go ahead and rip this. Gives me more gems. Nice. Do we really want to target? I think we just target Svarog, no? I think we do. Just don't target, just don't kidnap anyone. Okay, he's not gonna do that yet. Good. Svarog only has 1 phase, so he's gonna start doing his chaotic stuff nearly immediately. So we're gonna do this. We're going to start this. Get the ult so they can pop whack whack. I'll get closer to Sparkle. Because we don't want to ult Sparkle this turn, but next time we go into Archer's whole shebang, we will want to ult. As long as Frog doesn't kidnap Rin, we should be okay. But that's RNG. Because if he kidnaps one of my, half of my team, I'm kind of cooked. Yeah, here it comes. That's bad. Please, wah wah. That's bad. Everybody. Okay, we want to ult with Sparkle a little early because we don't want to accidentally... When we get Rin back, we want to be able to proc the follow-up from her if we get enough actions. So that's why I popped it early, so we can still trigger it because Rin's back now. So, this will trigger Rin. What? I've been stolen. Probably because she got kidnapped before she got her basic attack off. That sucks a lot. And we use Sparkle. I mean, guess technically, if we can start Archer's turn with a skill point, I guess technically. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we can still do Archer's turn because Rin's now going to give it to him as long as he's no one gets kidnapped, which they can't. That's rude. Yes, we do this. We go ahead and skill here. We immediately proc Rin. That sucks. Yeah, because this is the cycle. Okay, so we are really close to 3-starring it. It may just be trying to get Svarog to have all of the It may just be trying to get Svarog to kidnap the right character. That may be what it is. That's not close enough. I was going to do a really epic shot from really far away, but no, I need him to be terrorized. I need it to be terrorized. There we go.
Let's play Fury City.
Okay, I think this hits everyone, so it doesn't really matter. Aha! Attack buff onto the right guy this time, please. Thank you. Yeah, so we only get 2 attacks with the buff, but that's still pretty decent. Especially since, huh? I didn't know it did that. Holy. Holy. Hello, not much. How are you? It's nice to see you. We hit this. The follows up. That's 4. 2-2 with Archer. Yeah. That's 1. And then that goes to Archer. Damn. I do think we legitimately have to get every single attack buff onto Archer for this to be clearable. Because we're like, we're so close. We're so close. I also just need to target Spark with everything that we got. How are your pulls? I did post a video about it. You can go to my channel and it's the first video I posted. But I mean, obviously you can tell by looking. I did end up getting Rin. Now how good they were is a different story. But it was a good video. I was just checking it out. Because we'll do this. Because then Rin's gonna follow up. It hits everyone. We'll get 2 hits with Archer. Yeah. So now we get the attack buff. 2 hits with the attack buff. Because Rin goes, she autos, Huahua autos, Sparkle buffs, Sparkle does not. Sparkle might get buff here. We'll try it. Miss March, did you end up going for any of the new Fate characters? Or maybe you're saving for an upcoming Robin side path? Maybe? Question mark? We basic. Sparkle! Because this goes into 3, Rin attacks. It goes up to 2. Okay, yeah, we do this. Okay, so now we get the attack buff into an ult. This should do more damage, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, more damage. Snatchy. Okay. So, again, the only problem is that I don't...
Fiends or devil.
Okay, that was kind of a way... Oh, I didn't use all my gems. I guess that's a good thing. I'm locked on the Kafka side path. Me too. I'm so excited for Kafka side path. Coming out in a year, but I'm so excited. This gives Rin. There we go. There's a very good chance I end up summoning for the Zenless collab because I really like Zenless too, but most of my summons I'm saving for are going to be going to Kafka's iPad. Hopefully I have enough to actually like get a sizable amount out of it. Maybe E2. E2 S1 might be a really, really good one. Because I do also obviously want to be able to get her premium supports. Because I think technically having a full premium team with Lycone is stronger than having one single character at E6. Even though it would be very nice to say that I do have an E6 and it's a beautiful, amazing white copper. We definitely bounce. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that damage. Sparkles. So I E here. That's 2 skill points. I E with Sparkle, that's 2 because she stores 1. Archer hits 1, Rin follows up. So I get 3. We get more. Yeah, we do this. Also, I'm now a Wuwa player. Awesome. How are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying all the cool fancy things that Wuwa does? Because it's a very good game. I really like Wuwa too. Let me just okay. So now Archer detonates this thing. So now this is off the field. Rin follows up. I get to do 2 more attacks into. Oh nope, we just clear. Okay, I'll take that. That's good. Okay, so now we ignore. We ignore the guy on the right. He's gonna be really annoying, but we're gonna have to deal with him. Ow, my face. We may attack him when he gives us the ability to get an attack buff, which is now.
Let's play for a while.
Wuwa, you start your Star Virtual Crisis, right? Uh-huh.
Feeling spiffy?
That follows up.
Let's
Didn't this. I'd like... Because, like, I don't have to worry about it, because I hit this twice. And now we get the attack buff. Okay, 10%'s huge on a Archer ult. Do we... No, we don't. We do this, though. Yeah, it's just there for gems, if I'm being honest. Okay, take Hua Hua. You have to take Hua Hua or this is Joker. I mean, that's not... That kind of sucks. Okay, bad. I still haven't finished the in-game download part, but I don't know. Which derv should I do? I don't know. What is a derv? About, Do say he's slipping open? Jab, I don't know what kind of foreign language you just spoke, but I don't understand a word of what you just said. Sorry. Okay, I do get the Rin follow-up, though. I guess it isn't the end of the world that he kidnapped Sparkle this time. Later works. Server? Whatever one you end up finding people. Like, if you have friends in a server, I would go with that one. Or other than that, I would just go with your native server. Wuwa is a slightly difficult game, so ping does kind of matter. If you care about doing, like, super hard endgame stuff. I do this. No! Why would you boost Rin? I'm so sad. That is why would you prompt me to boost Rin? You don't do that. You don't do that. That's so annoying. I don't think. Yeah, link up an NA. I'll teach you the ropes. I think that 2 mil. I get okay. Yeah, I guess it is kind of hopeful to give her the buff occasionally, but that was rude. I think Jeff just asking for a friend. So which do you play in? I play in NA. First rule of order, March, don't listen to Jab. He's very good at Wuwa.
Fiends or devil.
It's very, very good.
I'll crush them all. I am the bone of my soul.
I do this right. This kills. I do 5%. I do. Okay. Okay, so I did learn something valuable. This does not end with Svarog dies. They both have to, which I kind of already knew, but I was coping my way into believing that wasn't the case. But yeah, that's rough. So I do get the attack buff. That's NA. The Americas. I play in the Americas. That's where a lot of CC stuff happens. Content creator stuffs. The Lycons and relics used for your current team have changed since the last circuit. Do you want to save this new challenge record? After saving the circuit, the character's Lycons relics may be used in your current team will not be particular. Okay, sure. That's... I mean, like, we did better, but we didn't... Still didn't clear. And we don't do enough. The Rin model looks so good. The Rin model looks fantastic. Yo, I know, right? Boss, why would you call me out like that? Because I will not have anyone being self-deprecating in my chat. So, like... I mean, technically, if I wanted to clear, I could just... Archer, 98, 1 to 3. I got, like, technically, if I really wanted to clear, I could try... No, I don't think DHPT would be better because the energy... Well, do I care about energy that much? Because I care about action and attack. Because I have I have almost 3k attack. DHPT has 4k. That might be worth a try. I am, like, legitimately considering getting Evo and Rin, because I'm not pulling for a really long time. And I've got 113 here, and I've got 109 here. But if I'm going to try and seriously go into the next Kafka side path, I'm going to have to save a lot anyway. Now I know why I didn't use DHPT, because he's there. Do I need DHPT on site? Do I have... How much damage does Argenti do? Probably not very much, because he gives you a shield that negates all of his damage. The reactor husk does everything under the sun not to die. Like most living creatures. I have 230 full set from my beautiful coconut. Very nice. I've got about 210, I think, if you add up all the shenanigan stuff that I have. Okay. So, we're comparing damage. If the damage is not significantly better, I think we just kind of... I think that's just GG. Especially since we do get quite a hefty attack buff from, like, this guy hitting him 6 times. So how much are you hitting for? I mean, it's not the end of the world, I guess. Especially since I give you more gems. Is this more damage is the question. Because I don't think that it is.
Dragons soaring above the land. This is permanent.
I needed the shield for Sparkle. Especially since they do that crap.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
That was in fact in this play. So we're not gonna get the big bounce attack because it's gonna split. I think we still do it anyway because this is gonna do pretty decent damage. Yeah, 1.2 mil. Okay, so I think that was ultimately a good idea, like swapping between the two, giving Rin specifically the stacks when she has a lot of gems. That was probably a good idea. Now we do end up just doing this. Now this time we end up going to Archer because Rin has just attack, so we should get the follow-up. Yes, sir. Go ahead and do this in a hopeful attempt to get more to... Which they all split. Very nice. So hopefully we can get them all to the point to where Archer can one-shot them. Which the answer is a big fat no. I mean, like, we could technically E with Rin. Well, no, we can't because we don't have skill points. This thing's gonna do something scary, so we're gonna do this one. We're gonna just knock that out. Hello, Xavier. How are you? It's nice to see you. Waffle is good on dot teams. Oh, absolutely. Yes. It's actually their best in slot healer. Just slash sustain. Indeed. Using a basic attack has a high chance of gaining extra. What? Go to sleep. But endgame. And it is not 9/11 where I am, but it is very late. It's way past that where I am. We save here. Yes. We save here, and then when we get a robot, good. I would prefer you hit anyone else but Rin. Okay, you continue to do that. But yes, I do need to keep in mind that I do plan on streaming earlier than usual in an attempt to get more stuff done, but for me all the 3.1 stuff, because I am legitimately very, very, very excited. We do this Archer follow-up with Rin Anchor. That's fine. Because now we can do... Do we do this? I think we do. Because we do this. Do this. No, because it's not easy. Alright. Xavier, have you done any of your summons yet in Zenless? Or maybe for Sweet Sweet? I know you were really excited for her coming out. She's now valid and out. Have you done any shenanigans? Do we... Okay, hold on. I think we basic here, because then I can get Sparkle buffs onto Rin. And not Archer. I know, crazy, right? Just don't take Rin. Don't take Rin. Don't do that. Take THBT. Take THBT. No! I mean, that makes my Sparkle skill really easy to pick. That sucks. Yeah, and then it adds the... Ah, that sucks. That's really bad. Oh, that's really bad. 1.8 mils, not bad. But it is unfortunate. Give you the follow-up. Give me attack buff. Hello, Zeka. How are you? It's nice to see you. It's not Saturday. I woke up and I realized I had free will today, so I was like, I'm gonna stream. But you should be very happy, Zeka, because I am doing this entire stream is just even doing endgame. After 31 attempts, I was finally able to beat MoC Starward mode Sparxie with Saber team, which sucked. I'm really glad I did it. And then we ended up... I mean, I'll show you what else we did. But now we're doing the shenanigans. Chad, I don't think we can do 60%. I just don't know how to approach this fight, I guess. I keep trying to leave the guy alive for an attack. I've got a video for you anyway. Is it really time for videos? Maybe? Question mark? I mean, this is the cycle anyway. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Do you sustainless? I have actually legitimately tried sustainless. I tried sustainless King with my break team, and then I also tried sustainless in MoC. I haven't tried sustainless this team yet because I take too much trickle damage. Oh no, it's not time for Vince. I just have one for you. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not live on Twitch. This is a YouTube exclusive because I don't want to accidentally ruin my Twitch viewers' watch streaks because I know that they care about those. So if it's public, I can just go to your channel. I mean, it's not like I haven't been to your channel before. But you mean like, is this like a video that you want me to watch specifically, and it's not like for people, or how does this work? How does this video work, Saber? I must know. Angels of Deadly Assault 43k, so this is 0.1 M1W. Is that the new mode, or is that the new DA? Because I know the new DA came out and it's really, really difficult. I'm really excited to try it, but I don't know. Really, if you mash up my stream. Hey, there's a reason why I didn't go live on Twitch, which I really did want to, but I don't want to mess up my viewers' watch streaks because they care about that. If they care about it, it matters to me. New DA, not new mode. I gotcha. I have a video that I haven't uploaded of Saber stopping MoC in Pure Fiction. Should I pull for anyone a Woowa banner or save my asteroids? Asteroid. They're called asteroid. So you will get a beginner banner, March, where you get to pick, I think, 7 characters. If you care about having a strong character, Shorekeeper is the best support in the game and has been since she came out 2 years ago. And she's one of the best characters in the game. So if you want to, I would keep an eye out for that. If not, just kind of pull for who you like. They let you test run everyone on the beginner banner. Maybe you want to see that as well. In fact, look at both. In fact, why not do? Yeah. I was in the middle of playing the FATE COLLAB. I wasn't watching my YouTube feed because I didn't think anyone I cared about was on. Oh, that's nice of you. So who cares? I'm choosing Furlova. I don't know if Furlova is on it, but if she is, absolutely go for it. Yeah, that's oh, that sucks so much. I'm not close because it's 36% of like what, 18 trillion HP or something. But it feels like it's close. It feels like it's so close. I can taste it. Endgame more important? I think my chat's more important than whatever I'm doing. But, so, to catch you all up on the shenanigans that we have been up to, we have raised our cycle in MoC using Sustainless Firefly. Very strong. We ended up, technically, we did 1 cycle closer on this, so we went from 4 to 3 cycle clears with this team. Unfortunately, I can't get the 2nd star, which is really annoying. And then if we go to MoC, endgame more important? Nah. I think Sparxie only has 9.9 mil. Yeah, I guess it's not that much. This team took me 30 attempts to beat because Sparxie sucks. Sparxie sucks a lot. But we did it first try because Bromium and Stan were here as my good luck charms, and we did it first try, which is really, really cool. I also started watching the Fate anime. Same, actually. I'm episode 10 into Fate Stay Night, I think. It's very good. HMC. Yeah, Harmony main characters really, really good into break teams. I'm starting to scare me with this endgame shenanigans. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm only on episode 3 right now. Which show what's the name of the show you started? Because like there's Fate Stay Night, there's Fate Grand Order, there's Fate. Like there's a whole lot of Fate series. It doesn't matter because we already cleared it. It's really unfortunate that we can't do this. Unlimited Braid works. I got you. So I haven't started that one yet. I don't know anything about that one. Which, Zeka, I would be really interested to see how you react to me playing this team in MoC. So like if you go back to the beginning of the VOD, because like I know my dot team really well. I think I know this team second. How to play this team the second best because I've been trying so hard. But yeah, I don't think that there's anything else I can really squeeze out of APOC because I just don't. I mean, like, I can try Sustainless here, but I don't know who it would be. Like, Robin, maybe? Probably Robin. I think, well, Runmei can help, but it's not the best. I mean, like, Runmei's never a bad choice. So, I mean, Silverwolf could also do stuff. But that's more of an implant stuff, and that's more for, like... It's more for, like... APOC, if anything. Where's my Silverwolf? She also just has, like, scraps. Because I don't use her anymore. But yeah, I lost my Sui Sui to Ling Yang, which is ironically pretty good once they're closer to building him. Yeah, because you're going to build him when you get E6, right? Or something like that. One of the hardest things to get used to is that Gil will gain 30% energy consumed when ally ults. Yeah. So when you want to hold in the Saber ult, if Gil's close to his, Saber can store overflow energy, Gil can't. Correct. Like, there's so much stuff that you have to, like... Specifically into that boss fight, you have to make sure that Saber has the follow-up attack that they did, like the joint attack, going into Sparxie kidnapping her, or you just can't clear them. Like the little mini people that she spawns in her domain. Because you need the damage bonus from the follow-up, because it's just so rough. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of how I play that, so I would legitimately really like to... I don't think it'll be up to your standards, but I do think that I did play that pretty well. Considering that this is me. I like Sui Sui. She's pretty. She's very pretty. But yeah, I think since we're getting rid of DHBT, I think Robin's best here because that's my attack stack. My attack stick. 147, 4K attack, light cone. I mean, traces are always going to be max. You're running two piece. We can try this. I'm studying. Sui Sui's obviously best in slot with Gang Gang side path. I don't know what else she's good with, though. Also, after Gil and Saber use their joint attack, Saber's ult deals double damage. Yeah, so, like, when you get... So it's a very significant boost. 100%. So, like, my strategy was when... I mean, I'll just go do it again. I don't know if I'll be able to clear it, because I did some, like, super big... gambling things that you cannot recreate every cycle.
Do you want to enter
But I'll try and like walk through what I did. That's not the right one. Apparently she's better than Chisa. Impossible. Chisa's too perfect. Change you back to Remembrance. There we go. I was disappointed by 30 mil cycle. How much Saber does with that boost? Yeah. And then you have to like make sure that you don't pop Gilgamesh too early because he gets crit damage for every interest he gets. That doesn't go away, but his speed will go away. So you want to try and get speed. So when Saber gets kidnapped, he gets to do his E. So you have pen when you do the all that's double damage. Oh, this thing was an RNG check, if anything. It sucked. Also, sadly, I lost my 50-50 while pulling Arcane. At least I gave guarantee to Ardashir. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Does it depend on who the enemies hit? They were doing insane damage, 1.7 mil per Ameth. I don't know. If you're talking to me, Xavier, yes, it does depend on who the enemies hit. Like, I would reset here. Node 1 of MoC is a huge RNG check. I mean, that's just kind of Argenti, but yeah, I agree. Because, like, I would reset here because I want to have Mem ult. Like, I want to have Mem charged here, so I would need them both to splash onto MC. Then I would push Saber, and then that would make his interest go up. And then it just kind of, like... I've kind of... Reaver's Node 1? My bad. I've kind of come to realize that endgame is just how often can you just restart? Like, how lucky can you get? That's what endgame is. Okay, and so another thing that you want to worry about is that Saber will get two actions. When she's close to getting her ult, but she can't get there via her overflow energy and her E, she will get a second turn. If you are able to ult on that second turn, her ult does more damage as well. So like, there's a lot of things that you want to do into Saber And getting it all to line up is quite difficult. Like, I'm not going to be able to... I didn't get it because she was able to get the energy anyway, thanks to Overflow. So, like, yeah, that's not bad. Okay. And the other thing you have to worry about is that whenever Gilgamesh gets interest, so like this stuff down here, he will get crit damage, and he will also get speed. The speed thing stacks, but goes away with his interest. The crit damage does not, which is why he gets 455. So you have to also speed stagger Gilgamesh. So when Sparxie comes in, you're able to get kidnapped, have the 2 times not garbage, I'm reading chat, 2 times ult with through Gilgamesh with Saber after Gilgamesh does his auto to increase the pen of Saber and also decrease the amount of RNG checks I had to do to beat this boss is insane. Saber ult isn't affected by Mana Burst, so it's just the base one? Okay, only the skill damages? I gotcha. Like, I have watched 4 different guides on how Saber and Gilgamesh work. Multiple instances of it. I can't speak his language. Stop scaring people. I'll take that into consideration. Right now the cancel is out. Okay, so I have the follow-up now. If I can get the double action, which I'm going to get right here. So this ult now does double damage. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to stagger the automaton first. 18 mil. Because that would have been really good if I was able to stagger him initially, then do the ult. That'd be great. But unfortunately, you know, life didn't work out that way. I'm going to end up crying in a blanket. Okay, so we push Mema. We push Saber up. He's broken. We ult with Gilgamesh, which gives him more interest. That's 1.8, not 18. I kept saying that. I can read the number. I just keep saying different number. So you can see that Gilgamesh has 277 speed. So whenever he does his attack, he will lose the speed, which is kind of stinky, but can't do anything about it. If that's 18 mil, I keep saying 18 mil. I know that it's 1.8. I'm like internally very hopeful that that's what's going to happen, and it's not. So Gilgamesh has 20 interest here. You can now see that Gilgamesh's speed has reset to 131. Now that both of these guys are low, I am going to try to stack Gilgamesh interest to outspeed Sparxie. So I am now transitioning from doing damage to these guys to trying to set up for the next one. Which sucks. Also, now, see, this would be a reset. This would be a hard reset. Because Saber has to go into this form with the 2 times ult damage bonus, or she just doesn't clear it. So this is a reset. This is a failed run. The run was failed a long time ago, but I just wanted to show you guys like the mindset that I had. First, you stream on Friday. Second, you do anomaly arbitration. Third, you try to sustain us. Fourth, you're speaking like an advanced HSR player. Guys, am I a real streamer now? Nah, you're fine. I believe in Zeka. Also, how much speed does Gilgamesh have? He only has 209, so this is technically not... You want him to be faster. You have the joint attack ready? Yeah, I would prefer to have the joint attack go off before Sparxie takes Saber so that she can get out faster, because you'll see it in a minute. I have a legitimate problem getting Saber out. She'll get to low HP, it's fine, doesn't matter.
Trust me.
Seems normal to me. I'm scaring chat. Chat, are you not used to me locking in and like being helpful? Is that what this is? This ain't one more pull. This is what is PMO? PMO stands for piss me off. Is that what I'm doing? Skill every turn with Hua. Yes, sir. That's the plan. So like, I don't think autoing here. So something that I've never really understood fully is if I auto here, do I get the second extra turn? If that makes any sense, like, do I get the follow-up or no? Do I only just go follow-up through a skill? Because, like, I can skill here, get ult, and then go crazy, but it's still not going to clear. I would like to have the extra bonus from it. Zega said no, so we're gonna rip it. 33 overcap. Yeah, see, I just do so little damage. This is why the double damage is so important going into this the first time. Like, this character is definitely not meant to fight this boss, and it's rough. Saber, good. And it's 9 a.m. I don't know what you're talking about. I remember that I had free will and I can stream when I want to. I literally have been doing this specific boss fight, this specific floor 31 times. I was like, you know what? It's still not working. I'm just gonna stream it and talk to people while I do this because this is driving me insane. I have an hour of footage off stream of me doing this, losing my marbles.
I'm on it.
I had a friend check on me to see if I was okay. Okay, so we can either... I mean, technically we can skill with all three of these guys, but I would like to have a skill point for this going forward. So we're going to do this. We're going to skill point with you. You'll go to... Yeah, 130. That sucks. Okay, see how I got my second turn? I will now do more damage. The caveat being I don't have a mem buff, so that's more important, I think, than having the second turn. So I'm going to hold here. I guess it doesn't really matter because this is me dying. But yeah, the run was cursed immediately. This specific one, this boss sucks into this fight. If I had Yao Guang, I could just put Yao Guang in here and then Saber would instantly clear everything. But it had to be this specific 4 people that I had to beat it with. That's the downside of Mana Burst. Busts run out fast. Yeah, I learned that. I learned that the hard way. I did. Yao wouldn't help you here. Yao would enable Saber to do elation damage, which strips their elation buff. So it wouldn't instantly win me the game, but it would definitely help a lot. Anyway, back to soloing, back to sustainless running a buck. Alright, please, that's how I understand Yao Guang works. I don't have her, I can't test that theory. I really have time to play a game? March, I think it would be good to log into, at least log into HSR. And put your characters in auto into endgame, because it does give you a little bit more Stellar Jade, and that's always nice to pull from more characters. But that's just if you have time. Vulnerable 8 okay. Of course not, I go to bed at 5 a.m. I'm not sure anyone has a good sleep schedule here. Don't call me out like that. I'm having fun. Why? No, let's not talk about that. Are you going to stream ZZZ tomorrow? You betcha. Tomorrow's going to be a big day because I plan on starting a little earlier than normal. And I also plan on, I would like to do a lot of stuff. You did what? Brother. I'll call him out. Yeah, we can talk about this. On my annual HSR report, my most active time is midnight, so, right. I don't remember what mine was, but it's definitely not healthy. Okay, good. They didn't just splash on one character. I do legitimately think I could clear this easily if I had E1 Rin, because that makes her more DPS viable, like more sub DPS viable, which I wouldn't be opposed to, because I really like Rin, but I don't want to commit that much, because I think I can do it. You know, once I almost went 3 days without sleep, that's dangerous. I hope you take care of yourself. Robin isn't the play here. I mean, I don't know what else I would do. I mean, I could pick Ruin Mei. Depowered's a garbage buff. I mean, yeah, it is, but the only other like I got Wabin. Ruin Mei could technically double amp, but I don't know if Bronya has the ability to You have a negative roster, brother. my brother. So. Ask ChatGPT for help. I'm asking you. I don't know. We'll go over it, mate. I'm not as worried about during this. The whole point of today's stream was literally just to fight the stupid MoC boss, and I finally cleared the dang thing. So this is just all for fun. But yes, I do plan on streaming some. Okay, do solo virtual crisis for me after we can talk. This ain't one more pull no more. Who is it then, Xavier? Yeah, this is the problem with sustainless. This thing just opens up with so much damage. Okay, so we attack this guy 3 times. Okay, now I get the attack buff on the archer, which is really, really nice. So we just keep... You'll get used to it. I'll get used to living on the edge of like, yeah, because like I get hit here, there's nothing I can do about it, and then yeah, Rin dies. So like I don't think it's possible. Which kind of stinky. MOP? Xavier, what does MOP stand for? I don't know. Dang it, that would have been so funny. We're not doing it anymore, but that would have been really funny. Unless mop equals mop. I mean, like, okay, can you come up with a pretty interesting an anagram for it, please? Publicly uploaded. Publicly uploaded, you say? Publicly. Saber finally shows some play over reviews. And Xavier, it has to be super epic poggers, and if it's not, I'm gonna cry and we're not gonna stream, and I'll just upload my Ramiel summons as a video. So, no pressure. Okay, so we'll go ahead and watch the 3 videos that I was requested of. This is the first. The first 2 are from Mr. Xavier's, with 43K's Endless, 3.1 M1 W1 Aria. And then the next one, and then we'll end with Mr. Zeka. Anyways. What is this? Why is this different? What is the what? Is this the new one? And I haven't looked at the new one at all. I've been trying to keep everything to... I've been trying to keep everything that I can spoiler free
How's this for an entrance?
as I can.
Sing your heart out.
That's the extra points. Extra points for what? Is that in base anomaly now? Or not anomaly, DA? Oh, no, I understand. I understand what it means. You don't have to tell me. I get it now. It just displays the extra points that you get by meeting the thresholds that have always been there. I got you. That's a nice addition. I like that. That's good to you. Yeah, I get it now. I get it now. Also the damage, yes, sir. Yeah, Aria is, like, insane. God's strongest soldier, and it's just Suna. Yeah, look at the HP go down every time you do a bounce. I now understand why you got 41k.
Suna, step back. Together, let's create.
Whose account is this? This is Mr. Zingers, who's in chat right now.
Nango, have a rest.
I would imagine I've never gotten 20k before the minute mark.
Sing your heart out.
Yeah, like that is an insane stat thing that you just got. So it says M1, W1. So you got M1 and W1 this banner, or did you already have M1 and you got the weapon? Because I know you got the weapon. The weapon's new. Right? Or am I wrong? I could be wrong. Also want to see how my run progress is going? I would love to. I have it liked. We will get to it after the video. This banner, I got you. What does Arya's M1 do? Oh, I mean, it's a DPS, so it's gonna be DPS things. Both Wenjin and M1 this banner. Very nice. Oi! 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 Oh, it's so fun. Like, playing Arya is really fun and like events and stuff. You'll see at the end, I got you. Oi! Oh. God's strongest soldier, and it's literally just a random kid.
Let's create the most beautiful stage.
Oh, I think I know what her M1 does. Also, something else that I think is really cool that more characters should do is that when you have more than one, 83%, when you have more than one character of a faction together, they interact with each other. I think it's so cool that, you know, Arya, Suna, and Nangong all do things on field together, depending on no matter what. Remember the eternal truth that pink-haired never to be underestimated? True. Factual. Random kid, yes sir. Are these the new pieces? Or are these old? I don't have any... I haven't paid attention to like new pieces in a while. Those look like the new pieces, but I could be wrong. You are too fast! I can't read. When Arya's basic attack, special attack, or EX special attack deals damage to enemies, it ignores 10% of the target's ether anomaly build-up res. Additionally, when Arya triggers A Bloom, it has a chance to trigger a critical hit. The base crit is 25%, 25% crit damage. If initial anomaly mastery exceeds 100, each additional point of initial anomaly mastery increases its effect by crit rate 0.5. Cool. Old. I'm very old. 211, 359. This is a generational run. He has 2 cores maxed out. That's huge. .8, 3.5, 3. So something really interesting that I learned from Kantos. Crit A Bloom's insane, by the way. 100%. Something really interesting that I learned from Kantos. Suna has the highest base for defense assists for like building days. So it is actually worthwhile leveling this up to like 10. Because for whatever reason, they gave the random kid the highest defense assist over, you know, like Yisheng Wang or Manwei. But then again, you have Nangong, so like you don't need more days, but it's kind of nice to have. Yeah, for real, yeah, that's a true statement. It was in one of Kantos' slideshows or presentations. Sorry, not slideshows. But yeah, for whatever reason, Suna has the strongest, and I don't know why. Crazy, yes. So yeah, this is food for thought. If you are getting burnt of upgrading relics all the time, just level up your skills a little bit.
Hit the beat.
Take this. The wind rises.
The show isn't over yet.
So this has Velena, probably for the win. Before you ask, I am working on maxing out the Kaboom. At this point, I've kind of come to understand that I just will never see a fully maxed out Wenjin on your account. I know you don't play Genshin anymore, but did you see the Shiniznaya live stream? You mean where all Conryas are descendants of the Sarita? Is that what you're talking about? If so, yes. Ooh. That's rough. 99% in the days before the shield goes up. I think it's scripted, so it will always activate shield before it gets dazed for the first time, but that's rough. It's not fun to see. But that just means you're going to do a lot of damage over here. Which, actually, thank you much. Speaking of Genshin, I'm going to give you all a task, a mission that you have to channel into your core and never forget. If at any point, Renova becomes playable, tell me immediately, and I'm downloading it right then and there. Renova looks so sad. Anyway, the points, yes, there are 3.5k bonus points.
Sing your heart out. Let's create the most beautiful stage.
So, if you all could please tell me when Renova comes, if she does come out, that'd be great because I don't play the game, so I don't know who's out right now. But that would be very nice.
Try this one. Bouncy whirlwind.
Let's see, whirlwind. Look at the days go up.
Please go back.
Hit the beat.
Notice I'm barely getting any points at all. Yeah, a lot of your points will come from the bonus.
The wind scatters.
But I feel like that's just how the beginning of like these boss fights go. With the, I don't know the name of it, but it's the shield that drains your HP. It's just kind of how the fight works.
Not done yet.
Then again, this is the enhanced one, so like, yeah.
Not done yet.
Like paying attention. That's the entire. Yeah, this is like the super enhanced Mega Whale endgame thing. But like going back to the last video, every time Arya bounced, it was like this much damage. Now it's doing this much damage. It's like the numbers haven't changed, unless of course you recorded this before M1W1, of course. No Ramiel. Oh no, you didn't because it's right there.
Let's create.
Hold the phone. Renaissance stream. RB. Gotcha. This is whale territory. I have heard that it is possible to get the first node, like the first star, without whaling for characters, but you gotta get really lucky and you gotta have the strong characters. So I think it is possible. It's kind of like Anomaly in HSR, right? Like, if the free-to-plays have the good teams that have good matchups into the boss and have the right buffs, you'll be able to clear it. Of course, that is, I don't even know if this version of DA has buffs like the others do. Because I haven't looked at it yet. I've been trying to keep this spoiler-free for when we do this live. This is basically Anomaly. Yeah, I'm not surprised that Zoneless has its own version of Anomaly. I think it also gives the cosmetic rewards like Anomaly does. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Again, I haven't looked into that at all. Red Irene is something I didn't know I needed in my life. Factual evidence. 100%. Yeah. I trust you with my life. Now, I would too. That's a good one to trust. I did do it again with full AOD team. I got 60 points higher. Yeah, I mean, the synergy of those three is just really strong. Like, yeah, I'm excited to try. I don't think I'm going to try it until Ramiel's built, but we have a lot of energy to spend tomorrow. Like, a lot of energy to spend tomorrow. Yeah, getting a B and seeing these churns is insane. Like, it's insane. I don't think I'll do better, but if I can at least get 1 star, that'd be sick. Yeah, 10k. You got 1 node, which is really good.
You know I would. A wise choice.
Normal, right? I really don't like using Vilena too much. I don't have her, so I don't know. Any fusion 4-piece makes sense. Attack. Ooh. I don't know what her thresholds are, so I don't know. 211, 359. I mean, we just saw this one. Okay, we just saw this. Saber violently shoves a blade away.
Currently
Great
on
titling.
reset number 9 as of right
That's it.
now, because this fucking fight sucks colossal amounts of donkey dick to run sustainless, because the fucking wave 1
He was
enemies
the most I could get out of
are
that crap.
fucking shit.
Yeah, no, it's rough. It's
This one's
essentially an
not
anomaly
too
for
bad
HSR if you
'cause
play
it's
HSR.
predictable,
It's
but
it's
this
more
one
geared
right
towards
here fucking
vertical
sucks,
invested teams.
because he does a fucking bounce attack that hits hard and is unpredictable. So if you get unlucky, this motherfucker can, if not straight up one shot one of your characters, but can also just, if it hits the wrong character more than once, then that's just a reset, because you can't tank wave 2 after that. So pray that RNG favors us.
So my goal, which is very lofty, I
A
understand.
little bit scary, but
I would like to have Remiel
hopefully-
built to a point I can use her by the end of stream tomorrow. Will that be possible? I don't know. I'm on the screen. Yes, sir. Celebrity right here. With it said, this sucked. I now understand your pain. Resetting sucks so much. I wasn't even trying to zero cycle. This thing terrible. Different boss though. But having, yes, I mean, I even did the easier version. MoC is easier than Anomaly. I think MoC 13 is easier than the Knights. I could be wrong though. With that said, I do wish I had Mortar X Blade. If I had Mortar X Blade, that fight against Sparxie would have gone so much easier. Anyway,
we might be able to come back from this. We're going to ult.
and you have E6 Saber. E6 S5.
And then this is going to mana burst.
Yep, rip it, dip it, baby.
And that's going to
20 gajillion
nuke
damage.
right there.
Not
Yep.
bad. I wish my Saber did that. Corrosion helps a little
Alright,
since
and
you
then
can
we're going
go
to heal a little
off it,
bit with
but
the
at the same time, the
corrosion.
fact that it makes it enemies
Not
are justified
much.
to deal higher upfront damage.
And then
So
we're
they
just going to
one-shot you
heal
if you're lucky.
again.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yep, I got one shot multiple times in night 2.
There we go.
They don't have corrosion. I just got one shot.
This
Rock.
this has the potential to kind of be a little scary though.
Drawn sword knows
Hello.
no rest until death.
Because these motherfuckers hit kind of hard.
Forgive me as I do not know your YouTube name. You know Kirbis? Why no Twitch stream? Because
Alright.
we are not streaming on Twitch because I have a lot of viewers that care about their watch streak, and I don't usually stream at this time, and I didn't want to mess that up for them, so that's why. This isn't going to be a very long stream. I just, was trying to do something in HSR, and I figured it'd be fun to stream it too. So, yeah, I don't want to accidentally mess up anyone's streaks by streaming at a time that I usually don't without giving anyone a heads up. So that's why we're only live on YouTube, because YouTube doesn't do streaks. So they can, yeah. I'm gonna be real. I'm glad I got M1W Aria, while M0W1 Remio would be nice. That M1 engines are really good. Yeah, 100%. Especially since you have the full AOD team. I very much like my Twitch, but I don't want to accidentally mess up people's stream streaks. That's why. So
Now we just pray that we don't get one shot here. I'm gonna basic. Alright. We're good. We're one.
boop.
There we go. Alright.
Easy.
9 attempts. That wasn't too
It's
too
better than
bad.
31. It took me
Next
30.
up, just for shits while we're here anyway, we're also going to run
I'm all for cares about our
run
streaks.
Rin
I mean, I care about you
against,
guys. So if you guys care about your streaks,
fucking what's her
I'm
face,
gonna take
ugly,
care of your streaks. You ain't gotta worry about that.
face over here.
So.
Watch this.
So I think at this point, Ramiel is just a bonus. So you
This
are
one
going
shouldn't
for
be
Ramiel,
too
or have
bad
you
to
decided
run
not to? I don't know how many
sustains.
summons you have left, or if you got lucky or not.
We're going
I don't really need
to...
Ramiel at this point. Yeah, that's kind of the
actually,
consensus.
this one
Because Ramiel does
has the
want her
potential
one
to be
gen, so-
annoying because of this bastard right here.
Oh, okay. I know what those are. Never mind.
Alright. Do I want to... I really don't feel like getting hit by this fucking mech, because this bastard hits hard. But I think we're just going.
It's Saber, that's why. Why don't you just never stream on Twitch again and their streaks will be safe and sound? I think if I don't stream it for a certain amount of time, Twitch just forgets everything about my stuff. So eventually, technically, they will lose their streaks. So I do have to stream on Twitch. But it's good to see you. I'm going for Remiel. I'm just a bonus if I get her because I'm converting my RA back to AOD team.
Points to. We're just gonna take the risk.
Press the attack.
That's not too bad. Okay, that wasn't
kind of sneaky.
terrible.
Loki, Remiel gotta get skipped. For Sigrid, maybe? Question mark?
Alright, here we go.
The Sigrid marketing team is going like bananas. It is very good right now.
Now,
I do like the Uma very much.
do I want to ult here with Sparkle? Is the $1 million question? Oh yeah,
You can. I would.
Not. I'm just gonna bank.
I just need a 30 at this point. Since
I'm just gonna bank on this killing.
That's
There we go.
insane damage. I guess that's C6. I mean, you could do Negamata. The Negamata
Now
buffs
we
are actually
Sparkle
really good.
ult.
She's now
Well,
tier 1 in
I could have
Progland.
waited
Not that
for
that really
Rin's
matters.
turn to actually start.
You
but
ult here
that's
first,
fine.
yeah? You ult here. You don't ult here. I guess it doesn't matter. Never mind.
Oh, or this could happen.
Yep. Nope. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you could do Negamata if you have
Oh,
Negamata. If not, you could do. Yeah. I don't know what characters you have.
Side
Yama looks
3
like
is just
Alicia. I like
mono
Alicia. I saw
remembrance,
Maya and Alicia in the
so,
trailer. Therefore, I'll pull
I
Alicia.
don't
Fair.
really need to show that. Next up is
Yeah, but if I get lucky, I was
going
planning to
be
try for
Pure
Remiel,
Fiction,
but
because
if
Pure
Claire just dropped
Fiction
me next
is
patch, I'm sorry.
where
Like,
the nutty damage is.
Yeah, but then wouldn't
I've already
she need
showed
Suna?
that first side. All right. The amount of times
it shows disappoints.
that I've been here just for the love of the game is
True.
is quite a lot actually. I do like 3-4 runs
But I
a
uploaded it
day
anyway.
just
That's
for
alright.
the love of the
It's
game.
better than mine.
Okay,
Xavier, you
Here
should
we
give me all the
go.
names of all your characters that you have built.
I'm gonna do that,
Even though I don't play ZZZ anymore.
and then
Hey, that's okay. You only got limited time in the day.
and then that's gonna give
Don't spend
Saber
doing stuff you
enough
don't
to
like.
mana burst on her
Unless it's a
turn.
job, because it doesn't. You can't really stop doing that. Despite how much I dislike HP trainers, my third team could be Jahari. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if you've done
We're just
your
gonna
selector
skill
yet.
on
Oh, yeah, I
these
think you
guys
have. I
who
think
the
you said you were going to get
healthiest.
Sambi.
And we're just going
If you
to
haven't,
let
you
them
could get
blow up
Lucia
so that
M1.
they
Her
kill the
Lucia
rest of
M1 is
them.
legitimately bonkers. But 12 mil. But yeah, Yadhari's still wildly used, especially with Sigurd coming up. You'll have ice specific elemental buffs in DA and
And
Cheese.
now we're just
That's
gonna
nice.
field wipe.
Yeah, I got M2W2's low to 0. But that's fair.
No, I try to save Saber's ult because Gil will gain, I think, 30% of the energy that's used in any given ult.
Yes.
So Saber will give Gil 120 energy when
Yes.
she ults. So that's why you want to wait for him to either ult and then use Saber's ult afterwards.
Probably should have gotten
or,
W1 Lucia. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the Wenjin
or
for
just wait
Lucia. I don't know who
until
it
that
gets
he
with the character.
is not
It's
like very full.
probably going to be
or he's
Lucia,
not
but
nearly full.
that's a discussion
rather.
I'm saving for
Because
stream
unlike
tomorrow.
Saber,
Let
he
me pick
can't
it.
overflow energy storage.
Bork. There you go. And then kills everything. Zeka, what Eidolon's your Gilgamesh? What Lycon? Well, Lycon, what Eidolon's your Gilgamesh? Because you always Saber and then you just feed
Now we
Gilgamesh.
ult here,
You could grab Jane for your Ramiel.
and
I
that's
could,
going to trigger.
but Miyabi works
follow
perfectly
up
fine.
on Blade,
That
and
and I
that's going to
technically have
wipe
enough
the rest
characters
of
for 2
the-
anomaly teams now, so I don't need a third disjointed one. Don't worry about it. I got you. Because this just kills.
And then,
Yeah.
oh, that actually didn't kill. I
mean,
think
kill
they might
everything
be
else.
cheating.
It might be cheating. I love his laugh.
They
It's so
definitely
goofy.
are cheating.
Okay, so now that you have the 2 times
3%.
easier S1 though, I gotcha. So now that you have
Appreciate that game.
the 2 times ult, I wonder if you will one-shot, even though it's going to do like 97%.
Oh, and Saber can't mana burst because she has her enhanced basic, which is mildly annoying.
So I don't know if this is just me, but more often than not, I find Saber's enhanced basic attack gets in the way of everything else. Like, I just want to keep hitting skill.
Alright, here we go. This is
So
perfect, 'cause
Ramiel
this
needs to
is
win
going
in order to trigger
trigger
her second ult and stuff.
a follow-up.
Okay.
And now we can trigger Blade's
I'm not
ult,
surprised.
which is going to
I mean,
give
I don't know how
Gil
that, like,
his ult,
impacts
which is going to
me
reduce
getting
the
Jane,
wasted
question mark?
energy that we
But-
get when Saber ults.
Yes. Her enhanced basic is okay, but it's annoying. She can't mana burst with it. Yeah, it's just kind of
Oh no, fucking
clunky.
course they action advance.
Because, like, you have 28 extra, and you'll have
We don't
excess energy
have-
through this. Yeah, like
We
167
unfortunately
excess
do not
energy.
have High Slin's
So,
vulnerability
this is double
on
damage
most
too.
of these
Or, well,
enemies,
she has it,
but
rather,
it
yeah.
should be alright. This should
This one
still hit
checks.
plenty hard.
Yeah, because it's
Only
2 times ult
38
with mana burst,
million is
30, 138 stacks.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. I might scrap the video just because.
Nah, don't scrap the video. That's I king. All right, looking at the Rin progress. And Ramiel, unironically, doesn't work with Disorder. I tested in Hollow Zero, I know. I believe you. There's a really good content creator that I follow, and Ramiel does work with Miyabi. Of course, keep in mind that work does not mean good, but she does work with Miyabi. However, I also have 3 anomaly characters that Chad doesn't really know I have because I never use them, but they do exist, and they are not bad. So that would probably be what I end up doing, and then I can use Miyabi, Vivian, Yuzuha on the second side, because for whatever reason we have 2... Okay, last Shiyu, we had 2 anomaly shills, so, like... Ramiel is not really going to be used with Miyabi. She's more so enabling me to use a second anomaly team, if that makes any sense. Saber has hit his highest 48 million if things line up right, so 38 mil disappointed me. I mean, I wish my Saber hit for 38 mil, but I understand. So, E6, S3, are you going for S5? I would assume you are. 2.7k attack, 134 speed, doesn't have to be fast when you get action advanced. 98 over 211. This might be 100% in combat, I don't know. And then 56.8 quantum damage bonus. So you're running genius. 8 over 23, 2 over 34. Wow. I mean, DPS Vivian doesn't sound bad. Depending on what... So, like, I think the really cool thing about the anomaly teams is that the team itself isn't set in stone. It's like Miyabi spearheading one, X characters spearheading the other one, depending on what the other side needs, if that makes any sense. No, it's just 99%. That's nice, but I understand that just feels bad too. On Definitely Night, I feel that. 3211 if I wish I had this. After I fix my Gilgamesh, because I'm farming specifically 1 relic piece for Gilgamesh, once I fix him, I need to live in a Genius's domain for a really long time, because my Archer also needs an improvement. But 8 over 16, and then 9 over 5. Where did your... Oh, 7 speed, that's where the stats went. That's not bad. I think Rope I need to reroll, though, next time I get an Inference Key. I mean, yeah, I guess. Because you're not running... Yeah, you don't care about speed breakpoints. So yeah, I can see that. So I actually did end up using my Inference Key for my friend on this team. Saber's orb went from all in break effect to this, so like it kind of was a waste, but it was a little bit better improvement. So like, yeah, it's rough. So yeah, I have kind of, not only did I completely redo Hawkwa's build because Zega's gonna get mad at me, but until 2 days ago, she was still running. When I get to it, holy. Can you tell I have a lot of relics? I'm searching. It's not even that. It was the OG really good build. But I still had that. So like I updated Huahua's build, I updated Kafka's build, I updated Black Swan's build, I updated Rin's build, Gilgamesh, Saber, DHPT, Robin, RMC. I just went through and I updated a whole bunch of people. Whole bunch of people's builds to try and get this to work. But I just trash relics I don't want immediately. I keep them around because like there are some instances where it's like I don't get why people let hundreds of trash relics sit around. I do it because where's the number? This number, when this number gets to 3K, it's really nice to hit salvage. And then quick select, all discarded, that, and then I get to see the funny number go up. That's why. Okay, bye, we'll see you tomorrow. Alright, thank you not much for stopping by. Hope to see you tomorrow. We are doing Ramiel summon, so if you want to see that.
Nice.
You just come on back. But yeah, so I just do it because I farm the relics, I forget about them, and then they sit in here. I mean, you kind of just saw how many. Did you remember you craft soap molding resins? Yes, sir. Which it resets tomorrow, or maybe today by the time of streaming. No, so not yet. But yeah, this resets tomorrow, or in a couple hours. But yeah, that's another reason why I hold on to so many of the crafting currencies. Because I mean, like I have 33,000. That's a lot, but I actually spent 10K crafting pieces to help these goobers do more damage. My attempt to traumatize didn't work. I understand people have things to go on. He's gotta let you know what? What? What is your idea? Let him cook. He has ideas. What are your anomaly team ideas? What are your anomaly team ideas? If chat says it 4 times, I may say. Ramiel needs a driver, aka a main anomaly DPS, correct? And a supportive character like Vivian or Nangong Yu, correct? And you absolutely cannot play her with Miyabi. You can play her with Miyabi. A very, very smart Zenless player has figured out that you can. And I intend to, just not all the time. As long as they roll well, I'll be ready to switch Saber over to 4-piece Genius. I actually did see, like, technically Gilgamesh's best piece is Genius, but it's like by 3 points or something. So, like, I just have these laying around because of the Herda, so I just put them on this. The only thing I'm waiting to do is change out these boots for attack boots because he gets a lot of speed in combat. So he needs attack boots, and then he's, like, done for now. But yeah, I need to change everything back, like, really bad. I hate the fact that I have M6 Ultra Limbo or single Grace. You can't play her with Miyabi? I can play her with Miyabi, and I will show you why. When I get her. And she's built. But you can't. Is a mix of 2-piece, 2-piece, crit rate, and crit sets? Yeah, that makes sense. Just for stats? Yeah, that makes sense. He has 100, 165 on the stat screen. Yeah. Like, my original plan... I need Grace. Grace is really strong. My original plan was to just keep farming for, like, Rin and Archer teams, and then when they're done, go and work on Saber and Gilgamesh. Then I was given a side quest, and I stuck to it. So, like, you know, I just want to toss Grace. It's really fun. Mediocre, but good enough for right now. Yeah, like, they're not good by any means, but I, you know, spent 10K crafting to get them to what they have. I'm begging you, don't play Ramiel with me, especially without Velena. I will play whatever I wish to, because, I mean, like, story content's not that hard. I don't have to worry about teams. But, talking about mine, well, yeah, I can include myself. But, correct. So, with that said, what have you guys, It is okay. Do not fear the darkness. What have you guys put on your 50/50 loss selectors for Zenless? Yanagi, Caesar, and Zhu Yuan are now lost options. What have you all put them on for lost options or no? 100, 165 is bad. I mean, it's a start. I mean, Gilgamesh isn't an old unit. It takes time to get pieces up to what you need them to be. So like, I don't really, like, I wouldn't beat yourself up over it or anything. I have all three. Who did you guys swap out? Like, take off. I low-key want Caesar's banner thingy. Yeah. I love that Zoe's having a legitimate panic attack about the thought of playing a character with a different character. Unfortunately, I have free will, and I will continue to play whatever I want. I've got Nekomata, Soldier 11, and Grace for my standards. Okay. Yeah, Nekomata did get really good with the buff, so like that makes sense now. It's crazy to say that, but you know. But yeah, so I've heard that if you put Caesar on your thing, you want to go all the way to M6, but not actually like go, or sorry, M2, because that's where like her stuff stops. But yeah, that's kind of like the whole thing with it. If you guys want to see mine, this is what mine looks like. I guess technically I could, I think that's better. I think. But that's what mine looks like. You don't have a lot of options for anomaly characters. Zoe, I have almost every anomaly character. I am missing one anomaly character in the game. I have options. I promise. I promise I have options. My Caesar's already C1. True. Wait, you are what? I'm R what? I removed Lycon, Kaleda, and Grace. I gotcha. Even though I have E6 Wolf, Himiko, and E for Blade, I removed them from my 50 build because I never want to see their dumb faces. I mean, at that point, I mean, I guess you can always just lose to, you can always just end up losing to Sela more often, but do you actually have on your account? You'll have to tune in tomorrow. Find out. I can't kill the suspense now. That ruined the fun. Okay. Are you gonna pull Rami on that? No. No. I'm here to do dailies because I haven't done dailies yet. But no, we are not doing that.
Ooh,
What are these enemies weak to? I don't know what these enemies are weak to.
Is the concert starting? Ooh. Wait. Let me grab my field mic before we bounce.
I don't think it matters. Yeah, but it gives me an excuse to play a different team other than, you know, the strongest team in the game at the moment. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think, Zucka, wouldn't it be better to keep those characters on your lost pool? Because, like, if you lose to a character you have E6, don't you get, like, 10 summons out of it or something? Which obviously isn't as good as a character, but with how much you pull, I would assume you have most of them E6 already anyway. Or maybe not, I don't know. I could be wrong. I was now going to say that, right? No, you only get 5 in the Silver Companion Spirit. I don't even know what this Silver Companion Spirit does. I don't know what it does. And everyone run your E3 and below. I gotcha. Getting Producer Jane would be huge for my account. True. I mean, you had the option to get Jane. Awesome. I'm gonna let you pull Saber. No, that's very nice of you. Thank you.
My turn.
So what you're telling me, Zeki, is I should take Gepard off my 50-50 lost pool because he's E6. 2 silver companion spirit equals 1 golden. I got you. Well, don't you get to? Isn't there some characters that you can, like, you technically get to pick like Robin or something? So it's you're playing the long game, you get more Robin copies or something. I don't know how that works. I'm not whale enough to be close to that yet. It would be better to keep them on your lost pool. Okay, I can do that. But I think it might be better to make my Yidhara my third team since I already have both her and Lucia. Don't you agree? I think so. Yeah, there's something wrong with Yidhara, especially with more Ice Shield coming out later. With Sigrid, yeah, that's definitely a good one. But I do it because I hate their guts and never want to see them again. It's fair. Yeah, so like as you guys can see, I haven't looked at anything outside of doing dailies because that's what I've just been doing. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. Which under Wuthering Waves. I cannot wait to stream this tomorrow. It's gonna be so freaking peak. Holy. Boss load up virtual crisis. No, I gotta do dailies and then I gotta go to bed. It's late and I gotta wake up early tomorrow to make sure I got everything ready for the stream. For the big event. At that point, all my other characters are a waste. I wouldn't call them a waste. Like, you can pivot into other characters. Also, imagine losing 2 75-25s in a row. That'd be pretty funny. True. Actually, I don't even have to imagine. I've lived it. Kind of sucks. About bed. True. For the best mixture. Yeah, Rin is pretty perfect. I haven't done that other part, but Rin's pretty perfect. Besides, it doesn't take that long. Trust. Oh, yeah. Maybe it was as good as you. True. That, but looking at characters like Yishun. I require elaboration, Xavier, please. What do you mean, like Yishun? What does that mean? Even my Yishun Wang is kind of useless? I don't really think that that's a... I mean this in the nicest way possible. I don't really think that's a character thing. I think it's a you thing.
Loading.
Zeka just had a brain blast.
Too late to escape. Keep this on. Take your final dive into
You're better than me, dog. Jab, that's physically impossible.
Prepared for this. Have you not?
You are forgetting one simple trick. But yeah, I mean, like, ain't no one here better jab. At Woowa? I tend to agree. That's pretty goated. But I don't think the characters really fall off like that in Zenless. Because, like, thinking about my anomaly teams, technically I haven't used Yanagi in endgame for quite a while. I can pivot into her whenever it's beneficial, and it is nice to have her on my account ready to go whenever I need her. So, like, characters don't really, like, fall off to the point of irrelevancy. They fall off into the point of, like, dependency. You know, if that makes any sense? Yishun Wang is not there at all. But, with that being said, Yanagi being in the 50-50 loss pool is huge because they refuse to give her a new set. They refuse to give her buffs. Anything like that. She's just kind of been left out to dry since the thing freaking started. So I'm really, really, really glad that that they put her there, because now I can make her stronger without actually worrying about You know, will she be able to clear anything? Or when will she get, you know, life breathed into her? I can clear just fine without her. Well, yeah, I'm not saying you can't clear, but it is nice to have that backup option if the endgame requires something that that character excels in. It's kind of like, you know, what I've been teasing Zoe with. If I need to use Yanagi on a team, I can, because like maybe I need a second anomaly team for endgame. Yanagi's there and ready to go. I don't always have to use her, but I have the option, and the option's nice. And I literally can't complain since this is by far the hardest content Wu has ever made. Yeah, you keep asking for hard content, so I'm glad that you liked it. But I'm not saying they're falling off, but it comes to the point I don't really need them. That's fair, yeah. That comes with cycles, yeah. I think right now, one of the strongest teams in the game is Angels, so that makes sense. Like, probably until at least 3.5, you'll kind of be able to just be like, Angels, I don't want to see that enemy anymore, and then they just, you know, nuke it. So, yeah, I think that's fair. With that said, it is time that I go to bed in preparation for the big stream tomorrow. Keep in mind, I am starting stream earlier tomorrow than normal. By how much, it depends on how fast I can make the thumbnail and how good it looks. So, I don't know how easier it's going to get solo instead of using a team in there. Hey, man. If anyone can do it to you. Like, you just saw my AOD team? Yep. So, if you guys want to see extra goofiness, you know, show up a little early. I'll be streaming a little early. We will be, usually I tend to save the summons for characters at the end of stream. I want to summon for her towards the middle or beginning of stream. So, if you all want to see the summons as well, just, you know, I'm letting you all know that it won't happen at the end. So if you're late, you might miss it. I'm sorry. With that said, thank you guys so much for coming by. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And, you know, for an impromptu stream, I think it did pretty well. So, hope to see you guys tomorrow. Just not against the first two. That's fair. With that said, have a good night, guys. Or day, or morning.